Hi guys, welcome back to another video. It's been a while since I have covered Echelon Prime. So in this video, we'll break it down and we'll look at the Prime token and what is happening around the Prime. So if you don't know this token, at some point it was trading at $1.2 and it went as high as $28 and it is back to like 1.22. So like look at this is like just crazy price action, and at some point it had the market cap of around 1 billion, as you can see, and it is now at 66 million, and that happened in just like 1 year. So that is a big disappointment, I would say. But again, in the past it went from 239 to back 239, and it went back to, I would say, 800 or something like that, and again as of now it is at 66. So there's the possibility that it can push as high as 200 million, I would say. So let's break it down. So if you don't know what Echelon Prime is, basically Echelon is a gaming ecosystem powering parallel TCG and beyond with Prime. So they have like it is like a gaming token, you can say. As of now they have two games in their ecosystem. The first one is called Parallel, which is basically a science fiction trading card game currently in open beta, as you can see. So players can use Prime in parallel through products and experience known as Prime Syncs. So its utility is a Prime Syncs, as you can see. We'll talk about it in just a second. And another game that they have in their ecosystem is Parallel Colony. Is a simulation game where you partner with an AI avatar to navigate a mining colony, as you can see here. So basically this is what they have. And if you look at the Prime token itself, Prime is the utility token for the Echelon and its ecosystem of games. So I think in the future they will have more games, I believe, and because of that I think it could be like it could actually recover if they announce more games. Anyways, so Prime powers token gated products, services and experiences called Prime Syncs. So Prime is distributed through gameplay and Syncs distribution, as you can see here. So the total supply of Prime is 100 million. Live circulating supply can be seen here, as you can see, and they did burn like 10% of the initial supply. So the initial supply was, I think, at 11 as you can see here, 111. So basically 111 million, and they did burn like 10 of it, and now it is at 100 million. Now as of now, if we look at the current circulating supplies, it's at 66 million. So that means we have still yet to go a lot more supply if we look here. So if we look at the token section, as of now I believe there are like monthly unlocks for the investors or for their reserves, I think. So the investors have received like most of the tokens, and I think the big like massive sell pressure happened is because of these investors that got their tokens. So basically starting from it is from August of 2023, and there was a massive allocation in May of 2024, and I think these investors most probably took the profit, and because of that the token has been like struggling a lot, as you can see here. Now if we just look at the Prime Syncs, these are the Prime Syncs. So basically token gated products, services and experience available for the Prime are called Syncs. As you can see, several Syncs exist in parallel TCG. So basically you lock your Prime token and you get these different things. As of now they have like Antigraph, Payload, Echoes, Terminals, Aura and Glimpse, Cosmetic, Governance, and they have like these upcoming Syncs as well, which is going to be Card Lending. This could be like, I would say, pretty big catalyst if it comes out, because lending card, what that means, it will be something like a DeFi. I don't know, but again this could be an interesting one. After that they have bonds, so this could also be another big thing, and they also have equipment as well. So this could be another big thing that could be a pretty big catalyst, I would say. And after that there is going to be a physical card. So if there are like a lot of users for the Prime or for the Echelon Prime or even this parallel TCG, the demand for like these physical cards will most likely skyrocket, I would say. So if that happens, the demand for the prime will most likely go up as well. Again, this like physical card could be a pretty big catalyst, but it will depend on the success of this game itself. I'm not one of those who plays or who enjoys the card games, so I don't know, but again, if like there are a lot of users that are enjoying the game, it could be a pretty big catalyst, I would say. Anyways, now if we just go to their recent news, they burned like some tokens back in July, and we don't have anything else, I think. They have been posting a lot. If you look here, they are excited. They did post like in September, as you can see, so they are excited to reveal the first version of Echelon profile along with an existing new sync raffle, so this could be a big one. After that, they have these different like weapons, something like that, but overall I don't think that we have anything big as of now. But again, the token is like in a really good trend. As you can see, it is slowly crawling its way towards like a new high, it seems like. But overall, if we just look at its price and if we like try to break it down, as of now I think it can do like these massive gains again. In the past it has shown that it can. So as of now, to do that, it does need to break above from this trend line. So the token has been struggling to break this trend line, I would say. So as of now, if we can get like a trend break from here, it could actually become like, I think it could actually become bullish. And as of now, in the short term, it seems like that it is following this trend line. So if you are planning to get this token, I think the best entry for this token is going to be somewhere on this trend line on the way. So if you can get entries on this trend line, I think it could be a really good buy. Overall, the token seems like that. I think at least it is like down from let's see, it is down from 200 million. So I think at least it can at least like recover back to 200 million. I think that is a possibility, and it does have a really strong resistance around 200 million. So I would be looking at like I would say I would be looking at a resistance as high as 1.59. That seems like a really good resistance, I would say. But again, I think if it can break above from this trend line, we could actually see a massive surge, and if this breakout happens, we could be looking at, I think, a surge as high as $2, or even like if we just go to the 4-hour chart, I think it can actually go as high as 2.9 or even $3 is a possibility. But again, let's say that if it goes as high as of now its market cap is like 66, so if it does like makes 100x, so that means we could easily see a surge as high as like 2.4 if it goes above slightly 100 million. And if it goes to 200 million, I think the possibility of prime going as high as $4 is still valid. But again, that will depend whether it can hold this like surge or not. But if it does breaks the trend line, and if let's say that if it breaks this trend line in the downtrend, I think like we could be looking at another all-time low. Again, it doesn't have a support below 95 cents, so that is something you have to understand. If it goes below 95 cents, we don't have any support. We don't know where the token will go, so that is something you should know. Anyways, I think I covered pretty much everything. Thanks for watching. I will be back with more. Thank you.